Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about registration pricing, specifically about coupons, fees, and discounts. The main points of this video will be the price sets, which we've talked about in the prior video. They can hold prices, they can hold coupons, fees, and discounts. They hold them all together. They can be reused and copied as we discussed. In this video we'll set up a simple coupon, we'll set up a simple fee and a discount so you can see how those all work. And we'll also take a look at the advanced options for coupons, fees, and discounts. And then finally, on our way out, we'll take a brief look at global coupons, which are a slightly different way to use coupons. Okay, let's get right to it here. So beginning with coupons, we're going to switch to a sample order here. We've got one class and we've got two students. And we've got a little coupon prompt here. And if I were to type in my clever coupon code, which is coupon, if I did it right, I should see a little $10 off coupon. Great. So there's a coupon here, and your follow-on question should be, great, how do we set that up? Let's go take a look. We switch to the back end. We go to Setup, Settings, and Registration Pricing. Let's go there now. And here we have our example price set as the selected price set. And we've got our familiar Prices tab, Coupons tab, and Auto Apply, Fees and Discounts tab. So let's look at the Coupons tab. And there we see our sample coupon is there, the one we just used. And we can see from here that it's set up to apply to any location, any class type. It'll apply a $10 coupon discount. And the code for the coupon is just coupon. So let's open it up and just see how that's put together. So here's my coupon editing page. And we have a name for this coupon. We just called it sample coupon. We had the amount. We put in $10. It could be a percentage of the order too. It could be a 5% off or whatever. But this coupon is $10 off. There's a code. This obviously can be whatever you want. It could be early bird or whatever it might be to go with whatever you're trying to do. And your coupon can be dated as well. It's very common for promotions to have a start and an end date. You could put those in here or leave a blank if it doesn't matter. We go a little further. We see that a coupon can apply to particular locations. Like this coupon could have been just for my fitness zone location. And then other locations would be told, oh, the coupon doesn't apply. In this case, though, this was applying to all locations, and the same for class types. I could scope it to a particular class type or set of class types, but I haven't. I'm just doing the simple case here. And finally, I've got this fee type, which is for your reporting and accounting. If you have different kinds of coupons, you've got maybe referral coupons and promotion coupons and who knows what coupons, you can have a different little classification for each one. In this case, in this example, I've got the registration credit fee type selected, and I've created some subtypes here just to make it a little interesting for reporting. I've got a promotion subtype and a referral subtype, and this coupon is going into my promotions bucket. Those things are optional. You can do them if you want to. And in this example, we have. There's some advanced settings here. We're going to look at those later, so I'm going to let those go for now. And if I cancel out of here, this is what our coupon looked like, and I think we're pretty good on that. So let's move on to our fees and discounts, and they're going to operate in a very similar way. So let's hop on over there and see what we see. And of course, this is probably obvious, but we call it auto apply fees and discounts because they get applied automatically. You tell us how they should get added to an order, and that will just happen when the order is created. And I've got two examples here. I've got a fee, this materials fee, and here we've gotten a little ambitious. It's just for a particular location, this village center location. It's got some materials fee at $20 per student. And I've got a discount as well. There's Village Center. This location is clearly a little complicated because there's a discount for $2 per class at this location. So let's take a peek at those. If I open up my materials fee, the type is fee. That makes sense. I've got a fixed amount off of $20 per student. Could be per class, and I don't care how many students there are from a particular family. But in this place, it's a materials fee, and I've set it up per student. Could be a percentage, but it's not. I could have a start date, I can have an end date for this fee, and these can be sophisticated if you wanted to. It can be a certain number of days before the class or semester starts, or days before, days after, however you need it to be. In this case, though, this thing just runs all the time. And as we saw with the coupons, it could be certain locations, and we've picked Village Center. And it could be certain class types, but we've said all class types. And here we've got a fee type of materials fee. Just like with the coupon, we can classify these things however we want. We've got some advanced settings here. We're going to get to those in the next phase of the video, so we'll come back to that. So that's our materials fee. Let's take a quick look at our special discount. And that's very similar to the fee, just going to work in the opposite direction. The type of this entry here is discount. I have an amount of $2 per class, and it's always in effect. Starts, has no start date, has no end date, and it applies to a particular location in all class types at that location. And I've got a different fee type here. I've got a registration credit fee type here for my tracking purposes. Of course, there are advanced settings. We're going to skip over those for now. And let's take a look and see how those work in practice. So we've got this materials fee for $20 per student and our discount of $2 per class. So I'm going to hop back to our order here. Now we're not at the Village Center here. We're at the dance studio location. And we don't see those fees here. No surprise, they're not at this location. So let's just change the location of this registration here. I'm going to go back and pick a Village Center location. And we'll do the same thing here. See if I can find my Village Center location. I say okay. I update my shopping cart. And ideally, still got our coupon here because we added that before. We picked up our materials fee at this location, $40 because we said it was $20 per student. And then there's this special discount we created, $2 per class, and there that is as well. So they're auto-apply fees and discounts. They get applied automatically. So hopefully that is a good start there. And take a breath, and now we'll go in and look at the advanced options for these coupons, fees, and discounts, because the next question we're typically asked is, oh, but what if, I only want people to use a coupon once, or can they combine multiple coupons on the same order? Sometimes I want that. Sometimes I don't want that. So let's take a look at some of those special cases. So we're going to go back to our registration pricing. Let's go back to coupons and go back to our sample coupon. We'll open that up and take a peek at that area at the bottom that we stayed away from before, the show advanced settings. And these don't have to be intimidating. I'm just holding them off until now so that we can build up our knowledge as we go. The first one's pretty simple. I can have a usage note with the coupon that just tells us a little more about it. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could explain some limitations on the coupon, or perhaps you have some promotion that goes along with it. You can add that information, and when the coupon's added to the order, that information will get added as well. Next thing is multi-use behavior for this coupon. Basically, the thing I was talking about just a moment ago is, can I have other coupons on the order? This one says, the first one is, can the coupon be used on more than one registration on the same order? Can they use it twice? Or is it really just a one per customer kind of thing on the order? And the next one is interaction with other coupons, and that's a very similar kind of thing. If they have 2 coupons, it's quite possible I've got 3 coupons, whatever. Will I let a customer use more than one on the order? Or is it really just a first come, first serve in terms of the coupons that they're using? And you've got some options here about whether they can combine with other coupons or not. The next one is usage restrictions. How many times can the coupon be used? If I turn that on here, I might say that, the coupon can be used once, and that is for each account. So each account, each family can use this coupon once in this scenario. Or maybe I really only want to allow 10 people total to use it. And that would be, this coupon can be used 10 times for all my families, all my accounts. So you've got some flexibility there in terms of how that's used. And a little more information about that. We know that Main Street Sites has multiple price sets. So we'll ask you, in terms of counting these coupons, if you use the same coupon code and say your summer prices as well as your winter prices, should we count those all together and consider them a lump sum of how often the coupon was used? Or is it just for this price set that you're setting that limit? So that's what this next question is. Is it for this price set only? or is it for any price set I might be using when I'm counting up those coupons? And we'll show you just as a little hint how many times this coupon has already been used across all price sets, just so you get a sense for how much has been used when you're setting those limits. So again, maybe you don't use usage restrictions at all, and then you don't have to get into that. But if you do want it, it's there for you if you want to get into it. Okay, moving on, we've got filtering. Another common request we get is, oh, I've got a member group, a performance group, or an advanced group, or a special group of one kind or another. Can they get special pricing? Can they have access to special coupons? And that would be your membership-based filtering option here. By default, a coupon can be used by all of your member levels, but if you wanted to, you could just restrict a coupon to some particular membership group, performance group, whatever. And then anyone else trying to use that coupon will be told it's not available. Well, the same kind of thing can be done with billing schedules. If you've got some monthly billing customers and you give them access to special coupons, or vice versa with your upfront payment people, you can restrict your coupons in that way. And continuing on, more ways to restrict coupons. It can be coupons can be restricted based on whether or not families are currently enrolled. This is a very common use case. You have a coupon you want to make available to new families coming to your business, but not existing families. So that's pretty easy. We can go to our enrollment-based filtering, and we say that the coupon can only be used by accounts with no active enrollments in the last 12 months. And that can obviously be as long as you want it to be. It could be, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, whatever it needs to be. And similarly, if you were doing it the opposite way, you could make coupons available only to your active families and not to new families, either way. And the final advanced option for our coupons here is what we call fee-based filtering. It's similar to that enrollment-based filtering, but instead of looking at enrollments in classes, it's looking at transaction history. And this would be, if people have a particular monthly fee or annual fee or any kind of posting to their transaction history that you'd like us to look at to decide if they should be allowed to use this coupon. A use case for that might be, if people are paying their annual fee, you're asking us to go see if they've paid it, and if so, then they can have access to special discounts or whatever the case might be. So those are our advanced options for your coupons, and we hide those by default just so that people don't get mired in the details. They're there if you need them, otherwise you can just ignore them. So I'm going to cancel out of that, and we'll continue our pass. We'll go back to auto apply fees and discounts, and there you're going to see something very similar. If I go into this materials fee, there's an advanced section. I can open it up, and it's the same kind of thing. We've got a usage note if you want additional text to show up. Here you've got a new option about whether or not the fee should be taxable if you're in an area that is collecting taxes, if your business is doing that. There is a new one here that's advanced visibility behavior, and this one is kind of neat to turn on if you want this fee to only show up at a particular point in an order. If someone has, maybe it's just for the first registration on an order, we don't need it to show up for any of the additional ones. Or maybe it's something that comes in, in any combination of registrations on the order. We can say it shouldn't be applied to every registration on the order, but really just for maybe just for the first registration in this example. And that's a real simple use case to think of why we would want to use this. And maybe you've got other things, or you could have two fees, and maybe the first fee is lower, and that applies just to the first, and then second or above, you've got some other fee, and it's slightly less, whatever the case might be. And let's see what else we can say. We've got students being treated separately when applying this visibility rule. If you want this rule to be applied separately to the students on the order, or we want the location and class filters to be used when we count up those registrations. So some tricky little sub cases there that say you want us to apply something on the first registration for each location or something or first registration for each type of class. That's where you'd use that apply the filters above option. Okay, continuing on, we've got the same sort of filters we saw previously, the membership-based filters, the billing schedule-based filters, enrollment-based, and fee-based. Exactly the same as in the coupon, just ways to filter how the fee in this case is applied. We also have a maximum value for a fee. That one is specific to the fee, and that's very handy for things like, a fee where you've got a max for the family. You want to collect, say, a certain amount on the first registration, the first child, and if there are multiple children, the fee might max out at a certain value. So we might say this is a $20 per child fee, but really I only need to collect $35 per family. And if there are 10 children, 5 children, 3, whatever, it's just going to be a max of this $35 on this fee. We're not going to keep collecting $20 per student each time. So just a little more flexibility on your fee there. And that's the end of the advanced features on our fees. And again, we don't have to turn those on, but they're there for all those special cases when we need them. If we go into the discount, we're going to see something very similar. We've got our advanced settings at the bottom and all the same family of settings. There's that advanced visibility, the membership-based filtering, etc. And a max value as well. Very similar to the discounts. The fees are the discounts. Same kind of special options. We'll cancel out of that. And our final note here, after we've looked at our coupons and our auto-apply fees and discounts, you'll notice in Main Street Sites, we make a lot of use of our price sets here. We love the way they're reusable and can be copied and updated and applied to multiple semesters. But sometimes you've got coupons that you really want to have in place for through the summer, through the fall, winter, spring, etc. You really don't want them to be seasonal. You don't want them to be on a particular price set. And that's a thing, when that case happens, you really want to go and pick a special price set we call global coupons. And it just lets you add coupons that aren't part of any price set at all. They just kind of exist on their own off to the side. And you can add coupons here. They're really all the same, exactly the same kind of options you get with the standard price set coupons. They're just not scoped or limited to a particular price set. So that's global coupons. They follow the same rules, the same options. They just exist in their own special price set off to the side. And that's the story on coupons and auto apply fees and discounts. Thank you so much.